All right, welcome back to another video. Thank you for tuning in. This video is going to be on the tryout I went to for the Hurricanes Pro line. I did film footage for the first weekend, but when I started plugging it into the computer, it ended up not being good. Something with the audio went out and I couldn't really salvage it. And instead of making y'all listen to that, I figured I would just scrap the footage and re-explain everything that we did, because I have it all written down, so it's really not like I'm like having to like kind of remember it. So whenever I drill and practice and stuff, I like to write down in this journal just like what the date was, if it was a weekend or a weekday, the start time, the end time, was it mandatory, what was it for, all that fun stuff. So I keep track of that. I keep track of the drills I do, and also if I get like any injuries or if I feel something like isn't right. Okay, so the start date for the first day of the tryouts was Saturday, December 14th. I got up around 4 and drove down to Louisiana in Slidell, which was about 3 hours and 20 something minutes or something like that. So it's not too bad. And the drive is actually really nice. I do enjoy that a lot, actually. I got there about 7:20, and the start time was set for 9. So we got there a little early just so we could get everything situated, because I've only been to the field one other time before that, so I wanted to make sure I was good. So whenever we did that, we got there, got ready. We got on the field by 9. We started with running 1 lap, and then we went into stretching. For the agenda, it had everything like timed and like how long we were gonna be. So stretching, we only took about 15 minutes, which it really shouldn't take more than that. Then we went into some half field one-on-ones. So with the half field one-on-ones, there's 2 people on each start box, and they both play the opposite side heads up. You don't talk to each other, you just play heads up. You could somewhat play the middle, but it was mainly just the outside edges. I like to keep track of the stats on those too, like just so I know how many I played, how many I won, how many I lost. So in that, I won 2, lost 2. So I think I lost both on the snake side as well, but I didn't actually keep track of that, but I'm pretty sure it was on the snake side. So, and just for reference, we played on the World Cup layout of 2024. But next thing we did was fundamental work. So we went into the a couple different drills. The first one was 4-cone off the break shooting drill. So that was mainly to focus on your first shot accuracy, first ball accuracy. So we went through that a couple times. Next, we went into a 4-cone square drill. So if y'all don't really know what that is, I'll briefly explain it. There's 4 cones. You go from one cone to the next cone in a square, and throughout those you're shooting about 5 balls at the target that's straight in front of you. So you'll go from right to left, back to forward, and then left to right, and then backwards, and you'll complete that a couple times. Then we did start box off the break shooting. We ran through that a couple times as well, and then a 4-target run and gun. So there was 4 targets set up the length of the field, and as you are running down the field, you're trying to keep about 5 balls in between each target and trying to hit the targets as you ran. Did a couple times, started out medium, and then we wanted to work our way faster. So then after we did that, we went into a snap and gunfight drill. So we were probably about 30-40 feet away from each other in each bunker, and it was just getting dominance on the wire. Like, you weren't necessarily supposed to ramp, but you could, just to get dominance if you were gunfighting. And then it was kind of like a lot of snapping too. After that, we went into some gameplay. We did 3-on-3s half field, and then we did 5-on-5s to end the day. After we ended the day with that, they went in and talked for a minute, and then they came back out, and then they made some cuts. So there was 23 of us, I believe, that went out there on day 1, and then they cut 11. So that brought in 12 people for day 2. Alrighty, now for day 2, Sunday. This was the 15th. We started out with the same warm-up as the day before, ran a lap, and then went through all the stretching. Then we went into one-on-ones, again half field, same as yesterday, just to warm up. And for that, I played 3, I won 2, lost 1. And then for the rest of the day, we went into 5-on-5s. What I have written down is we played 8 to 10 points, which sounds about right. because we ended pretty early. So on Saturday, we started at 9, ended at 3, so we played for 6 hours. And then on Sunday, we started at 9, ended at 12:30 because people had to still drive home or catch their flights. So we only played for 3.5 hours that day. After we finished that day, they said they never made any decisions because there was going to be another tryout. So they told us that they would be sending out messages on if you were going to be invited back to the next tryout, or if you're just going to receive a message on some like stuff you need to work on, some fundamentals and whatnot. So things that they saw, they're just going to give you some advice. That's pretty much it for the first weekend of tryouts. Again, I'm sorry I didn't get any footage, but I kind of just wanted to go out there and play. But part 2 in this video, you're going to get to see some points and stuff. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of the video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. So the footage we're watching now is from tryout number 2. This is day 1, Saturday.
Hey, beast, beast! Tiger the red!
So Tiger is the drop count, so we're saying kill 1, so we killed the snake corner.
Hey, let's get the calm! Hey,
here I'm just
let's get the calm!
asking for all the comms that we have right now.
Okay.
So try to figure out a way to get down the Dorito side a little more, but the Aztec, that is the home bunker, or one of the home bunkers, is keeping me from going.
Hey,
but again, I'm just breaking down
drop one.
everything
Monkey
that's going
one.
on. So monkey 1, drop 1, we lost 1, so now we're evened up again. It's 4 on 4.
Viper!
This was not the World Cup layout. This
Viper!
was a little bit of a different layout. There was more of a traditional ladder snake with the corners on the snake side weren't really like on the wire. You had to kind of step out to shoot down the wire, which was a little risky. But it was a lot nicer than having like snake beams all the way down the Doritos. So I was happy with it. It was fun. The middle was very open, so a lot of the cross shots were there, and it was pretty wicked. But it was a very fun layout to play on. Very different, but very fun.
Hey, snake 2! Snake 2!
So they yelled Bravo, but for some reason that didn't register with me.
Hey, Bravo! Bravo!
Which they already said that, so I just didn't catch it. But I can hear it in the video, so I was just a little too total, I guess.
Hey, caution!
Another thing is I want to stop saying hey a lot. Like, I'd rather just be like, say their name versus just saying hey, he's here.
Tiger 3, beast! Hey, the beast is shooting me! The beast is shooting the Dorito!
Now that I pointed it out, you're going to be like, damn, he really does say a lot. So, once the Aztec stopped shooting me, I was able to fill out to the next Dorito. And, yeah, now we just got to close the point out from here.
Hey, where'd the beast go?
Just trying to figure out where he went because I checked off and he wasn't there anymore.
Snake 1 closet!
So now it's just Snake 1
Snake 1
and
closet!
the
Hey, that's
Dorito
the
corner
bingo!
only.
Tiger 3!
So Bingo was saying, hey, we've identified all the bodies are here. This is the amount of bodies that are left.
Closet! Hey, closet's on me! Closet's on me!
Alright, point number 2 here, I'm playing the one on the snake side. This point was rough. Here in a minute, I'm going to ask BB if he has the shot inside so I can dive in the snake right here.
Tiger the red, 100! BB, you got that?
Right there. So here, when I get into the snake, I stay here for, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute or something like that maybe. And I go to pod, and when I pulled my pod on the left side, my trap cramped up or pulled. It wouldn't have cramped because I'm still hurting now, and this is I'm filming this on Tuesday, so 2 days after, or 3 days after this happened. But it was from a previous injury, so I think I pulled a muscle right here where I'm saying ow. I like locked up for a couple seconds. But I pulled a muscle in the gym or something, or strained it when I was benching. So BB's gonna tell me to start crawling here in a second, and then I'm really gonna start hurting. I should have just not done it. I should have just chilled, like, hey BB, I'm kind of hurt, so I just need to relax. Yeah. So after this happened, I was not playing the front anymore. I was only doing 2 and 3 rolls, so it was kind of rough. I'm still hurting, so unfortunate, but that was why I was crawling so slow too. Like, it was rough. It hurt pretty bad. But yeah, we're just gonna close out the point here. I think it's a 2-on-4 right now, or 2-on-5. They're in the 300 and the God right here. Now it's just 200 only. I think it's 200 only. So yeah, so that's it for point number 2. Alright, so here we are playing a 1-on-1 against Justin Hodges, the kid who won the Hormesis event at Prime. This field was very easy to get lost on. There was a bunch of like blind zones and stuff you could just shadow and escape out of a certain bunker if it wasn't playing right for you. I definitely preferred playing on the Dorito side more. I did not like the snake side that much for the 1-on-1 stuff. But yeah, so here we're just playing Ring Around the Rosie. Nothing fancy. We both lost each other multiple times. We were talking after the point and stuff, but he's so much taller. Like, he's I don't even know, he's over 6 foot, I think. So him just being able to stand over these bricks was hard to fight. But either way, we ended up flipping around, and then I don't usually like gun battling from this far of a distance, just because I feel like my perception, like I wear glasses every now and then, so my depth perception is kind of off. So I usually try and get as close as I can without, you know, it being too risky. But obviously it's a kind of a game of luck as well, being a ball being in the right place at the right time, which is what's going to happen here in a second when I take off running and gunning. So I shoot him here whenever I was doing that. But that's it for the 1-on-1. Nothing too crazy. Okay, so this is part 2 of the Hurricanes tryout. We just finished with the first day. It's Saturday, and we are currently headed to Chick-fil-A with Wyatt. But I'm getting a lot more GoPro footage this time around, so I'll have some points and some drills that we did today, and then also some 1-on-1s and stuff there. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for day 1. We're gonna go. It is now 3:40. We stopped probably about 3 o'clock, 3:20ish, somewhere in that time frame. But yeah, so that's it for day 1. So we'll see you tomorrow. So I just went to I got a icy, which is wonderful. I just got a massage as well, and I'm feeling much better right now. So nothing crazy, like a little 30-minute full body massage. So that was nice. That was my first one I've ever done. It's probably long overdue, honestly, with how much power, like just lifting I do in general. But I go see the chiropractor every now and then, usually when I pop a rib. So out of place, out of socket, whatever. When it's not sitting in the right spot, that's when I go. But I got gummy worms too, and teriyaki beef jerky. So, or not teriyaki, I got sweet heat barbecue. See, I don't even know what I'm saying. I got sweet and heat. That's what I got. But it looks like it's about to start raining a little bit more. So that's not going to be fun, because it's supposed to be cold tomorrow. And the field at LAX holds a lot of water. So, okay, but we're going back to the room, and probably just going to chill for the rest of the night. So, see y'all in the morning. Alright, so like I was saying earlier, I did hurt my trap the day before on Saturday. So today I was only playing the 2 and 3 roll, so that was nice. And it felt good too. Like, I felt like I was able to get behind my gun and actually shoot some paint, get a good feel for it again, and just work on communicating and also guiding the game to where it needs to be, and directing players on where they need to go. So
Tiger 2.
that was fun.
Hey, I'm gonna get up and go.
Here I was just letting my guy shooting the cross shot know that I was getting ready to go, so he's going to be ready to drop his lane, so he doesn't shoot me in the back of the head.
Game.
I played this bunker a lot today, just shooting a cross shot. We were trying to kill the Dorito runner for the most part off the break because the snake runner was much harder to shoot. Well, not really the snake runner, but the god runner. So. And then after we would kill a body or two, I'd try and figure out which side of the field I kind of wanted to push more. Usually the one with the drop body, but it really just depended on how far they went off the break of what they made. So.
300. Yeah.
Tiger 3 is the kill count, so we killed 3 of them. So I think it was either 42 or 32 or something like that. 32, 42.
There will still be a god. 300 Anton. Red.
Another quick-ish point.
Game.
I did this a lot as well, going up to the can off the break and shooting Dorito side. This was just a very bad bunker to get stuck in. So as long as I could get out in time, I was fine. But if they got to the 200 or even sometimes like wrapping this Dorito corner, and then the snake could shoot at me, they would pinch me bad and I would be done for. But every time I dive into these turf grounds, you know, you want to shoot a couple shots out because otherwise your first couple balls are just going to break. So just be aware of that. Little things to key up on.
Red alert! Red alert! Red alert! Closet! Closet 100 red alert! Closet 100 red alert! Closet red alert Sierra! Snake 2 Sierra! Closet red alert!
Not a whole lot going on. We're trying to just
Closet,
get all the comms, make sure everybody is where they are.
Snake 2!
Shooting cross shots and stuff, trying to set up some traps.
Snake 2! Sierra's on the snake 1! 200! 100, 200! Snake 2, 100 Sierra!
So there he asked who was watching this side, so I switched over for him.
Okay. Okay.
Much longer point here. Really had to slow this one down and make sure that we had all the comms right, so we didn't just run into like someone's gun. So I just switched sides because if the snake pops up, my back's roasted. So. I don't even know if he made it all the way to the Viper, but just in case.
Yeah.
We were saying monkey 1, so that is our drop count. So we were down 1 body. Lost 1 body, not down 1 body, but lost a body. So there we just killed the 200, which kind of freed me up a little bit to make some moves here in a second.
Closet! Hey, I think he's Snake 2, not Viper! Closet! Snake 2! What?
I can't remember what the objective of this point was. I don't know if we were just playing like straight up points or if we were down a point and had to get it, or if we were up a point and they had to come shoot us. So I don't really remember the whole objective of this, but here I could have chilled a little bit more. But I don't know, it was like a 2-on-4 or something like that, so I was kind of okay with probing the top. Oh, 3-on-4.
Drop back 1!
I did not shoot him on that jump shot, by the way, so someone else shoots him from the snake side. I was just going to make sure he can't move. But I wanted to go run him down, but I heard Kai tell me to stay there, so I just stayed.
Closet!
So here I'm just trying to probe up the middle, look for the snake shot. I put myself in a little shadow to where the closet couldn't shoot me, which was the Dorito corner. But yeah, that's it for that point. I didn't play this point, but I wanted to get some footage of the other guys since I didn't bring my camera or anything like that. So this was one way I could do it. I'm not really going to commentate on this, so I'm just going to leave this screen now.
Yo! Damn it. Oh, goodness. Red is wizard! The red is wizard! Yeah, get over me! Get up on the stick! Evan! Yeah! Yeah, stay on it! Stay on it! Okay, I got your wire, Evan. Hey, 200. I don't think. Are you sure it's. Whatever. Are you sure it's Tiger 2? Hey, yes, it is. Okay, okay. It's red 2, red, and then one over here. Well, then the closet went to the 200 if it's Tiger 3 or Tiger 2. Closet went to the 2. I'm low on paint, Ed. Different pods, dude. Different pod. That one has a broken ball. Get out! Get out! Kill the 300! Kill the 300!
Oh.
Hey, Justin, take a three. Take a three. Take a shot, man. 22. Thanks, dude. 22. Hey, no, 22. 22. Where's Baby been this whole time?
I was so worried about that pain. I knew you guys had
Hey, Taser, both on me! Red, stick 2, 32, 32!
Oh my lord.
Red! Red's on me!
Ran
Justin!
the wire and
Justin!
did C-Right die?
Yeah.
Like not in the point. Like did he have something in him? Game, got him. Good job, Evan.
Hey,
Hey, kill one! Tiger!
So we were kill one early.
Lucky one!
Missed that shot, unfortunately.
100! 100!
Trying to figure out what we need to do to be able to push that side of the field, the Dorito side. You know, asking simple questions. How can I help? What do you need me to shoot? What do you need me to do? Stuff like
The
that.
bees! Tiger, the bees! What? Tiger
So
2,
kill
snake
2,
2,
and then
200.
snake 2 and 200. So we're still missing one body that we gotta find. Which it took a minute to find him as well.
Hey, snake 2, tiger 2, 200! Yeah! Snake 2!
So he wasn't actually in the money. He was in the red or the god. I believe the red, but we'll figure that out here in a minute.
Hey, 200 money! Hey, he might be god or red, actually,
So there was
not
kind
the
of
money.
corrected, just an option of one of the two.
What?
Wyatt didn't get all the comms, so he's
I think
telling me
it's
to listen
red
to him.
and, and snake 2.
I had to inform him.
Yeah. Hey, 200 snake 2,
So
200
there was all the
snake 2
comms. That's the
red.
bingo. I shoot him on the blind right here. And then, but I didn't know that. And I say, hey, but I wasn't, I didn't want to like say, hey, we killed the red or whatever. So,
200
but right there, he
snake
was just
2
walking
red.
off. So
Hey!
we traded, and then they ended up closing out the point. Alrighty, so it's the end of the day for the most part. It's about 4:30 right now. We're heading back from LAX, LA Extreme, and it was a pretty good day overall. Today felt much better than yesterday, honestly. Yesterday when I was playing the snake, I dove in, and I don't know, we probably played about minute and a half, and then I had to pod, and whenever I did that, something with my left trap strained or hitched or cramped. I don't know what it was, but I remember injuring it in the gym, so I like went back and looked at my notes just to see what it felt like and what the pain scale was, and it was about the same. So whenever I injured it in the gym, I was benching. It was a heavy day, so I was doing a 3x4, and on the last set, on the last 2 reps or something like that, I felt it, so I just stopped pushing and benching that day. I stopped working out actually for like a week. So it was weird to feel that again because that was about a month ago. But yeah, so I went easier today. I played the 2 and the 3 roll. I didn't play snake side at all for the most part, unless it was going to like the brick. And then on the Dorito side, I was just playing the 2 and 3. So overall, it was a much better day. Played better, I felt better, and yeah, I don't know, it was good. But we're on the way back. We're almost there. We're about 40 minutes back from the house. So hopefully all the GoPro footage is pretty solid, because there was an issue. The GoPro was acting up today. I had like, yesterday was fine, but I didn't film that much yesterday because it was more situationals and drills and fundamentals and stuff like that. But today, at like, when the battery was showing 70%, it would just randomly shut off and say low battery after that. But I could turn the GoPro on and it would stay on, but once I started recording, I was having issues. So I don't know, I may have to get a new GoPro. The screen, not the main screen or the lens, but the screen on the front of the GoPro got cracked a couple of weeks ago. It was like a week after I bought it, so it's been a couple months actually. So who knows if some paint and oil or water got up inside of it and has made it start acting up. But yeah, I don't know. So hopefully the footage is good. I'll try and throw it together as best as I can. I remember having to, like, I was in the middle of a point having to turn the GoPro back on. So hopefully all the footage I throw together there will be it all streamlined together pretty well. But yeah, we're working on a couple more videos right now as well. I think I got 2 or 3 different videos going at the moment. One's gonna be building the field in the backyard, the small practice field with like a snake beam, a can, and another weird bunker, and a brick or something like that, a small brick. And then that one's gonna have the Q&A in it as well. So we haven't heard anything back yet from the Hurricanes on like who made it, who didn't make it. But this is just like a fun little video I'm making for you know, trying out for a professional team. Whether I make it or not, I don't know. But anyways, it was still very fun. Enjoyed it a lot. Met a lot of cool people, players from all over the place. But yeah, it was fun. So I hope y'all enjoy the video, and like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Also, I don't ever do this, but like on my Instagram, I have 2 different Instagrams. I have like my main Instagram that I just post my social stuff on, like all my life updates and whatnot, which really isn't much. I rarely post on that one. And then I have my paintball page, which is just Nasty Nate Paintball. So if you haven't started following that, go do that, okay? But again, thank y'all, and we'll see you in the next video.